they should stop making Transformer movies or at least rethink how they present them.
Turn it up. I'm never leaving Brooklyn again.
Hey guys, my name is Avam and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're up to date whenever I drop a video here on the channel. Whenever I find out that there's a new Transformers movie, I kinda have like reservations for it. Because to be honest, even up until this point with Rise of the Beasts, we're pretty much getting the same formulaic, tiresome already type of movies from this franchise. Walang bago. Yes, there was excitement that I had in the first few films from Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox. The transformations really were cool. But now as you get down the line from Mark Wahlberg and even now Anthony Ramos, there doesn't seem to be anything new in terms of the story. It's just robots trying to conquer Earth and the Autobots have to, fight them off and all. I can't even recall which film is focusing on a certain plot point. Like, it's all blurry. There's one movie that I do feel stood out, which gave me hope. But I'm going to talk more about that later. Like, even including these characters such as Optimus Primal and all of these animal-like. I mean, they were cool to look at. Even the trailer was pretty cool. What was delivered here was pretty nice in terms of the visuals. I mean, you don't get it like how it used to be. There were films in this franchise that did black and white, which is also confusing. Like, everything didn't really have a distinguishing color, so when they battled it out, it felt like who is who. You still get that here. I still feel like you don't necessarily know which side is fighting or who is the good guy, who's the bad guy, because it feels just like metal clashing with each other. There's nothing new to it. It's just plain simple Transformer story. Nothing reinventive, except probably the last part, which was pretty interesting. The ending was kind of interesting as well because it paves the way for the future of this franchise and what they're going to do. And maybe from there, things would get interesting. But then the part where Anthony Ramos also transformed in this film as well was pretty badass. It was pretty cool to see. Felt like an Iron Man movie all of a sudden, but it was really nice. In all honesty, I love Anthony Ramos as an actor. I love from Hamilton down to In the Heights. This film was probably supposedly his breakout into blockbuster dumb. Not just musicals, not just, rom-coms and stuff. It wasn't the best start for me. I mean, this film didn't really have a solid cast. In terms of the humans, Dominique Fishback, maybe moments of being funny, yes, but it wasn't really enough to hook you because the story was already bland, was already safe, formulaic, as I mentioned, and then you have characters that don't really bring enough oomph for you to connect with them.
I ain't even seen nothing. I'm not even seeing anything right now.
And you don't pretty much get anything from the Autobots or the characters as well, and the robots. So there's nothing really in the story that really hooks you. I kind of wanted it to go back into what they did right with Bumblebee. If they figure out what made Bumblebee so memorable for me, I don't know. Can't pinpoint it. I think it's maybe the main character, Haley Steinfeld, or maybe it's just the story in itself is pretty nice to see just Bumblebee and that character connect. But go back to that. Strip it out. Strip out all of the fancy schmancy effects. Strip it all into its bare, heartfelt storytelling necessities. If you get the storytelling right and make something memorable and enjoyable, I think that's where Transformers will be able to be successful. Now, the ending, like I said, has this like prompt of what the future may hold. I feel like even that is just going to complicate things. I feel like integrating those characters, I won't spoil it, no, but integrating new characters or this new thing they're doing or direction might overcomplicate it all the more. Or maybe it's branching out to a different film franchise. I don't know. But it looks like they're trying to combine rather than just branch out. And that might make things a bit more over the top grandeur that's not needed. It needs to be more simple and straightforward and focus on the story. There are mixed reviews, there are mixed reactions to this, and I'm gonna have to fall into that space of giving this film, sadly, a 3 out of 10. It's not really worth watching, to be honest, because it's grand, it's spectacle, it's just visual appeal that falls behind at certain moments as well. But it's not memorable enough. So there's a lot more coming out in the next couple of weeks or days. So tune in to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That's it for me for this particular review. Catch me on the next one. Don't forget to make every day into an adventure. That's all here at A Vlogs. Bye guys. Stay safe.